What's up, y'all? Let me get my Instagram on. Yeah, we got to talk today, We got to talk today. We're going to talk today about, we're going to talk today about Takeoff. What's up, Kamir? I'm going to tell y'all what's crazy, right? Just last night, I said we are in a spiritual battle. And I said that black people are not prepared for what's going on. They've neglected the things of God for so long to where now they don't even realize what's going on. The chickens are going to come home to roost. I told you all in 2020. What's up? What's up, Heather, Idris, um, Kareem and Brittany, Charles, um, Kaya, Idris, Edna. I just said this last night that what is going on, black people are not prepared for because now it is the chickens coming home to roost. Dolores Tucker, Dolores Tucker was talking about this. What's up, Keena? What's up, DB? Dolores Tucker was talking about this years ago. She was talking about the music years ago, and black people were against her. Just for all these years later, and not even all these years, we're talking about 30 years later, and it's literally become death culture in 30 years. It used to take 100 years, 200 years, 300 years for a prophet's words to come true. Now it's taking 30 years. Now it's taking 30 days. Now it's taking 30 minutes. Now it's taking 30 minutes. What's up, Kenya? What's up, Antoine? This man got shot off of what somebody else was doing. He wasn't even involved in it. His uncle or his cousin or whoever Quavo is got into it over a dice game, and that's how he got shot. Everybody say, "Oh, it's the devil. It's a sacrifice." Ain't no more conspiracies. No more Illuminati. No more conspiracies. No more sacrifices. We know what this is. It's black culture. It's black culture. That's what it is. We're not gonna dress it up no more. We're not gonna talk. It's black culture. It's black culture. We got Boosie running his mouth. Boosie is the same guy that turned a 15-year-old boy into a serial killer, and Boosie is not canceled. Don't tell me nothing about white people or the devil. I don't want to hear about no white people, no Jewish people, no sacrifices, secret society, none of it. We ain't canceled Boosie, so that's all they got to be said. But we want to cancel Kanye. That's all they got to be said. Kanye gets canceled, Boosie doesn't. That's all they got to be said. I don't want to hear nothing else about none of this stuff no more. This is black culture. Period. Period. End of story. I don't want to hear no more conspiracies, no nothing. We know what it is. It's death. Let me pull this up real quick. Hold on. This is what they said now. We've lost Extension, XXX Juice World, King Von, Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke, Young Dolph, Draco the Ruler, Mac Miller, again, I don't know why I said it twice, Mo 3, Huey Snooty Wild, Jada Youngin, Trouble, PNB Rock, and now Takeoff in the past 4 years. I don't even know what else to say. I do. It's black culture. You can't hide no more. You can't run from it. It's black culture. And Mac Miller, the one that he mentioned twice, died of an overdose. He didn't die from how the rest of these folks died. The rest of these folks got killed. Or maybe Juice World might have overdosed too. I'm sorry. Maybe Juice World and Mac Miller. Thank you, Antoine, for the sticker. But the rest of you all, these men were gunned down. I saw Mo 3 killers chase him down on the freeway to gun him down. We talking about hunting men down, and y'all talking about white folks. I don't want to hear nothing else about no white people. I don't want to hear nothing else about no white folks or the devil with the sacrifice. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. You mean to tell me y'all supposed to be rich and y'all can't be in a dice game and gamble? Y'all can't gamble in a dice game and lose your money? You got so much money, you can't lose your money in a dice game? Somebody got to die? I don't want to hear nothing else about no white folks or no Illuminati. I don't want to hear no more. This is black culture, and now these chickens have come home to roost. I told you all in 2020, God removed the seal. That means with the truth being revealed, the grace is gone. There's no more grace. You're either going to do right or you're not. Thank you so much. The new me, Michaela. Thank you so much. Michaela. But Black Lives Matter. Exactly. It is emotional men killing because black folks don't realize all the propaganda is set up for you to be decadent. All the propaganda they feed y'all is set up. Think about it. What are they telling black people? That none of this is your fault. It's all white people's fault. And even when black folks do wrong, they say it was a sacrifice. It was the Illuminati. There is no accountability anywhere. It's disgusting. Somebody said, what the policy looking like? This is my point. When are we going to address the elephant in the room that's destroying the room? It's an elephant in the room like a bull in a china shop, tearing up everything. We keep avoiding the elephant like it's not there. This man lost his life for nothing, shot in the head for nothing, just gone. And I just saw an interview with him talking last week, and this man is dead the next week. Do you all think that y'all gonna be able to be silent about all this stuff going on and these demons ain't finna multiply? Every time y'all refuse to be accountable, and I'm talking to black people, every time, let me get my full screen on this. Every time you all refuse to be accountable, those demons multiply. Every time you all blame white people, those demons multiply. Every time you all blame the devil, those demons multiply. Every time you all don't tell the truth, the demons multiply and they get stronger and stronger and stronger. Every time you all don't take accountability and reject this black culture and condemn this black culture and condemn this death, destruction, and damnation, these demons go stronger and stronger and stronger, and these rappers are going to start dying faster and faster and faster. These rappers are going to start dying faster. This violence is going to spread. It's going to get worse because black folks can't just say, we got to do better. Black folks can't just say, we got to do better. It's the white people. Them demons going to keep growing. Every time y'all blame white folks, the demons get stronger and stronger. I told you all last night that you are in a spiritual fight and you are not prepared for it. Because what you all are doing is you all are saying that I don't have to be accountable for my actions. I don't know where y'all got that from. The Bible says, what's up, Mimi? The Bible says the ways of man seemeth right, but the end is death. The ways of man seemeth right, but the end is death. I got Club Rico on here. Club Rico, and this is what's crazy. Kanye was talking about, and I'm gonna tell you how bad. Thank you for the badge, Ian Major 13. I'm gonna tell you how bad black culture is. The Clintons, and I put this in a video, where the Clintons went to the Kardashians to get black people to get the snake bite. Now think about this. How would the Kardashians get black people to do something? Think about this. The Clintons said, we got to use the Kardashians to get black people to get the snake bite. Now ask yourselves a question. How could the Kardashians appeal to black people to do something? How could anybody appeal to black people to do something? The only way is to use what? Black culture. So that lets you know how bad black culture is, because when they want to destroy you, they'll use black culture to do it. Like a Trojan horse. They wrap it up in kente cloth and then burn some sage around it and drop some oils on it and then give it to you. And they got an African drum beating in the background. And y'all eat it up. And it's death. There is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And Kanye West even knew, and Club Rico TV, he's on YouTube right now, Club Rico TV, he brought it up that when Kanye West, and I remember the interview because Kanye West said that the Clintons went to the Kardashians specifically to get black people to get the poke. And then Kanye said, I don't really have any thoughts on that. You mean to tell me that you talking about everything else, but you don't want to talk about that jab, the Kardashians and the Clintons and what's going on? So that means even Kanye knew, I can talk about the Jews before I can even talk about that snake bite. I can talk about the Jews before I can talk about the mRNA technology. Think about how powerful that is. He could talk about everything, but he was afraid to talk about that snake bite. So what does that tell you? What does that means? All this stuff is a smoke screen, because the real elephant in the room is that poke, that jab, that snake bite, the smokes. That's the real elephant in the room. That. Because the Clintons said it's so important, Kim. What's the mama's name? I forgot the mom's name. What's the mama's name? Somebody put in the Kim Kardashian's mother. I forgot it. Kris. So she goes to Kris and Kim and said, we need y'all to get these black folks to get this snake bite. And when he said in the interview, nobody even mentioned that part of the interview that he said that. They didn't even say anything about it. Thank you, DB. They didn't even mention that in the interview. So just know, with all this circus and theatrics going around, just know that in Kanye's interview, he showed y'all the real plot. And that was to get black folks to get that poke. And nobody mentioned that. We're talking about everything else but that poke. And why they put a campaign together using black culture to get these black folks to get that poke. The smokes, the snake bite. They used the pastors. They used Obama. They used all the black leaders. They used everybody black and influential came together when it came time to get that snake bite. And now we fast forward like it didn't even happen. But let me get back to what I was talking about. The ways of man seemeth right, but the end is death. So at the end of the day, y'all trying to make a deal with the devil and think y'all about to succeed. You think you finna get in a studio and make a song that goes into the airways and travels throughout the universe because sound travels. You mean to tell me that y'all are going to make songs that travel throughout the galaxy, calling all kind of evil and demonic and wicked forces to come here and rain death, destruction, and damnation? I told you all we in a spiritual fight, and black folks are not ready for it. I told y'all this last night. You finna get in the studio and out of your mouth profess death, destruction, and damnation, and it gets repeated over and over and over again, conjuring up all kind of dead, evil, wicked, demonic spirits, giving them life and power, and you think it's not going to come back and get you? You out of your mind. You are out of your mind. You are going to be destroyed. You got Kamala Harris sitting down with Lil Baby. You got Kamala Harris sitting down with Lil Baby, and you think that don't have spiritual ramifications. You got Joe Biden sitting down with Cardi B, and you think it doesn't have a consequence. You got Maxine Waters sitting down with Meg Thee Stallion, and you think it's not going to be any problems with that on a spiritual level. You're out of your mind. Your leaders that you all voted for are complicit with all this demonic music, all of them, from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris to Maxine Waters. Complicit. But y'all wanted to cancel Dolores Tucker. But y'all want to cancel Kanye. And Kanye told y'all that anti-Semitic is the music, because the music is against the Semitic people. And the irony of some people claiming to be Semitic putting out music that's actually killing Semitic people. The irony. The ways, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Proverbs 14:12. There is a spiritual consequence for all the bad things that you do. It doesn't matter your race, your color. There is a spiritual consequence for all of the bad things that you do, especially for someone that makes a song or makes music that gets played over and over again. There's a consequence. So what killed Takeoff wasn't a bullet. What killed Takeoff was black culture. Black culture killed Takeoff. Black culture killed Biggie. Black culture killed Tupac. Black culture killed Malcolm X. Black culture did it because black culture says you don't have to be accountable. And if you're not going to be accountable, then you will be used by Satan. If you're not going to be accountable, then you will be used by Satan. I told you all last night. Thank you, Antoine, for the super sticker. I told you all last night that you have to reject this stuff. You have to reject it. That means when y'all open y'all mouth and y'all are saying something stupid, pause for a second and say, we gotta reject this. So Boosie shouldn't have a voice. T.I. shouldn't have a voice. Jay-Z shouldn't have a voice. None of these rappers should have a voice because they have not paid for what they have done. None of them. What rapper has paid for what they have done? These rappers have promoted death, destruction, and damnation for decades. Have they ever come back and made amends with the people and the lives lost? No. Have they ever publicly repented to God and said, God, forgive me for all the death I've caused? No. And yet you all still elevate these rappers. You still idolize them. You still praise them. And you all don't think you're going to have a spiritual consequence to what's going on. Y'all putting this stuff out into the universe. And them chickens are coming home to roost. Them demons are coming back and they coming to collect. Every time y'all blame somebody white, y'all make them demons around you stronger. Every time you blame the Illuminati, you make them demons stronger. Every time you blame the devil, you make them demons stronger. Every time you avoid that mirror, you make them demons stronger. And now the chickens have come home to roost, and now these rappers are going to be dying faster and faster and faster. Malcolm X said, chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. In fact, it made me glad. And you know why it should make you glad? Because now you know that God is real. Now you know that God's word is not going to return void. Because what a man sows, he shall also reap. That's why you should be glad when this stuff happens, because we know God is real. We know God's word is real. I'm not saying you should be celebrating a man's death. I'm saying we know God is real. Now, folks will get mad at me and not get mad at the damnation they cause it, which is crazy. You mad at Kanye, but you're not mad at Kim Kardashian. You mad at Kanye, but you're not mad at the Clintons. The Clintons said we want to destroy a whole group of people. The Clintons called up the Kardashians and said, get these Negroes to get this smoke. Get these Negroes to get this snake bite. How can the Kardashians get black folks to do anything without using black culture? Thank you for the sticker, Jahan. How can the Kardashians get black folks to do anything without using black culture? The Democrats sat there and put on kente cloth from the swap meet and kneel down, and y'all fell for it. The Democrats put on kente cloth and kneeled down, and y'all fell for it. A Jewish man by the name of George Soros said, I got a masterful plan. I'm going to destroy America, and I'm going to use these three lesbians, this three-headed dragon, to do it. And it worked. And it worked. And it worked. That bullet didn't kill Takeoff. Black culture killed Takeoff. Black people killed Takeoff. Because every time it comes time to hold black folks accountable, black folks say no. If Malcolm X, thank you, Ghana Boss, 1135 for the stickers. Badges. Every time it comes time to hold black folks accountable, black folks reject it. Black folks would hate Malcolm X today. Black folks would hate MLK today. Black folks would hate Frederick Douglass today. Black folks would hate Booker T. Washington today. Black folks would hate them. Black folks would hate them. But you love Boosie. Thank you, T, for the super sticker. But you love Boosie. Boosie was the same guy that turned a serial killer, a 15-year-old boy, into a serial killer. And we celebrate Boosie still. Boosie turned a 15-year-old boy into a serial killer. And he still has a voice. It's disgusting. Thank you, Lady T. It's disgusting. Y'all got a whole genre of music. A whole genre of music that literally destroys every aspect of the family. Thank you, Alicia, for the badge. We talking about music that talks about our women, tells our young women, our young girls, our babies to be whores and prostitutes. The music is telling our little girls to be whores and prostitutes. It's telling our men to be killers. And then out of all that, it's white folks' fault. It's white folks' fault. You mean to tell me I'm a sellout, but Margaret Sanger said we got to exterminate the Negro and we got to use the Negro to do it. We got to use the black pastor and we got to use the black doctor. What do these people see in black folks to make them think they can destroy us with the most simplest plans and schemes. Margaret Sanger saw it. George Soros saw it. What's his name? Lyndon B. Johnson. Who's signed the Civil Rights Bill? Was it Lyndon B. Hold on. Civil Rights Act. I know it was Johnson. What was his first name? Who signed the Civil Rights Act? I slipped my mind. What's his name, y'all? Shit, what's his name? Lyndon B. Johnson. Okay, I was right. Okay, Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson saw it. Margaret Sanger saw it. George Soros saw it. Joe Biden saw it. Everybody sees a way to get in good with black people so they can destroy themselves. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. So my question is, what are black people showing folks to make them think they can even do it? Thanks, Club Rico, for the super sticker. MLK saw it. Everybody saw it. Anybody in you all's face telling you all that it's somebody else's fault is working for the system. Anybody out there fighting against racism is working for the system. Thank you, Imagine No Colors. Anybody out there fighting against race, and I know it sounds crazy because you're going to say, Blanche, fighting against racism is a good thing. It's a setup. Racism itself is an approved narrative. It's approved. That means all the corporations who run America say America's racist, but y'all are running it. All the corporations that are ran by liberal whites and liberal Jews, mostly liberal Jews, that run these corporations, they run America. They're saying it's racist. But nobody's saying, wait a minute. If all these corporations run America and we got systemic racism, wouldn't that mean it's them? Oh, no, we can't say that. Y'all prove to me who y'all real master is. And it's not Joe Biden. It's those Jews that are in power. Because y'all are afraid of them. Y'all are so afraid of them that y'all are even defending them on every aspect. Y'all told me for years that Jesus was black. Y'all told me for years that Jesus was black and Jesus was a Jew. But then as soon as Kanye says it, y'all get scared. So make it make sense. If Jesus is black and he's a Jew, then why y'all not riding with Kanye? Oh, I know why. Because you're scared. Because you're some cowards. No, you'll run down and kill somebody black. You'll run down and shoot your own. Shoot his grandma's house up, shoot his mama's house up, shoot little children, shoot the women. You'll do that. But when it comes time to addressing the elephant in the room, y'all are scared and y'all are cowards. Terrified, petrified of the Jewish community. Scared. Cowards. Boosie got thrown off of Instagram and was crying to Mark Zuckerberg to let him back on. He was crying without getting whipped. We talk about modern day slavery, right? We talking about modern day slavery, right? Modern day slavery, these folks are crying to have a platform. So imagine a plantation where the master, because normally on a plantation, the other slaves whoop the slaves. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that the black folks control the black folks on the plantation. You know that, right? It wasn't white folk. You know, right? Thank you, Rico, over the super sticker. Thank you. Y'all do know that The master sat down and the black folk ran the plantation. So y'all do know how this works, right? Y'all do know that they use blacks to keep black folks in line. Thank you, Mimi. But my question is, black folks, y'all hooted and hollered about Jesus being black and he's a Jew. So my question is, if Jesus is a black Jew and Kanye said we Jews, then what's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, George Floyd, he's a dope fiend. Get over it. George Floyd was a dope fiend. Now go ahead and try to cancel me. He was a dope fiend. How about that? He wasn't a hero. He wasn't a martyr. He was a dope fiend. How about that? Are you still hung up on that? He terrorized the black community. Are you still hung up on that? He terrorized the black community and got him a white girl. You still hung up on it? Are you still hung up on George Floyd? His death was predicted in 2011 in the Captain America movie. Are you still hung up on George Floyd? George Floyd was a dope fiend, and you still hung up on him. The man said he died high on drugs. Are you still hung up on it? Are you still hung up on George Floyd? Are you still hung up on George Floyd and not hung up on what Kanye said? That y'all are being controlled. So what you gonna pick? You gonna pick George Floyd or you gonna pick freedom? Which one is it? I know y'all some cowards. You gonna pick George Floyd. And George Floyd, when he was alive, didn't care nothing about black people. Absolutely nothing about black people. George Floyd didn't care nothing about black people. Nothing. And if y'all cared about George Floyd so much, why is he dead? If Stephen Jackson cared about George Floyd so much, why is he dead? If y'all care this much about black life, then why is Takeoff dead? If y'all care this much about black life, why is Takeoff dead? It's a lie. Gloves off. I'm tired of it. I'm not trying to pacify or hold y'all hands no more. I just had somebody tell me, you can't just uplift the negative that black folks do. You got to uplift the positive. Give me the positive. How is it positive if black folks ain't rose up against this? You want me to tell something positive about black people, and black folks cry the most about oppression, but also are the same ones promoting oppression. Thank you, Danique here, for this badge. You want me to look for the positive. You want me to look for the positive, and y'all done voted for Joe Biden in record numbers. Y'all done made Kamala black. Y'all done made George Floyd Jesus. What do y'all want? Y'all glorify black culture. Y'all glorify deaf music. Y'all abort your babies at the largest number in the country, the largest percentage, 38%. What do y'all want me to say? These black colleges ain't owned by black people. The one black college you had that was owned by black folks was Morris Brown. Y'all let it shut down, but it probably should have shut down because the black folks that was running the Morris Brown was stealing money. So even when it was a black college, the black folks in the college were stealing the money. What do y'all want me to say good about black people? What y'all want me to do? Put this hat on? What y'all want me to do? What y'all want? Is that what y'all want? What y'all want? What do y'all want me to say good about black? What y'all want? All your favorite rappers, all your favorite entertainers, all of them told you to line up and get this snake bite. And folks dying by the millions. What y'all want me to say? Do this make it better? Y'all listen to Umar Johnson. Y'all listen to Brother Polite. Y'all listen to my son. Y'all listen to all these folks working for the system. Ain't never one of these folks gonna tell you it's your fault. Ain't never one of these folks, all these folks are so spiritual with these chakras, this sage, these esoteric. These folks is all so spiritual, but don't realize the spiritual damage being done by indulging in black culture. How ironic. Dolores Tucker was right. Dolores Tucker was right. And we hated her. Black folks been had a problem with accountability. And we hated Dolores Tucker because we wanted to be able to party to that demonic music. And I was guilty too. I was guilty too. We wanted to party to that demonic music. So we hate anybody that wants to hold us accountable. We hated Clarence Thomas and didn't even realize they wanted Clarence Thomas to be a coon, and he said no. The people already came out and said Anita Hill was lying. She was investigated by the FBI and the police. I think the FBI said she was lying, and the police said there were inconsistencies in her story. So Anita Hill was lying. The FBI and the police investigator, and they said there were inconsistencies in her stories, and then one of them said she just lied. So ask yourself, why did they want you to hate Clarence Thomas? I'll tell you why. Because he didn't want to be a coon. I put the hat on so it worked for the Democrats. The kente cloth worked for the Democrats. It should work for me. The kente cloth worked for the Democrats. Why it only work for me? Come on. Enough's enough. They've told you all that this book was wrong. They told you all that this book was wrong. What they didn't tell you was you in a spiritual battle. So how you gonna fight it? Because them chakras being aligned ain't gonna matter when they cut the lights off. Thanks, McKay, okay, with a super sticker. Thank y'all so much. We got poor examples of leadership. Tell me what's good about black folks. Tell me. Anybody black telling the truth, we hate them. You hate Candace Owens. You hate Officer Tatum. You hate Charleston White. You hate Kanye. All them folks got one thing in common. You hate Larry Elder. You hate Jesse Lee Peterson. You hate anybody black telling y'all the truth. But you love white folks lying to you. You love Jewish folks lying to you. You love it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dolores Tucker was right. Dolores Tucker, thank you, Miss Saint. Dolores Tucker was right. And we hated her. You're going to see a pattern with black people. Anytime somebody tells black folks the truth, and because the truth going to hold you accountable, black folks reject them. That's how you know all this race narrative is a lie, because black folks accept it. Because that ain't how it works. You don't reject Kanye, but then accept all the race stuff. It's not how that works. The man said the Clintons called up Kim and Chris to get black folks to get the snake bite. That's tell you everything. All your favorite rappers made songs to get y'all to get them shots. It's disgusting. Y'all would hate Frederick Douglass today. You would hate him. You would hate Booker T. You would hate these people. Y'all would even hate the fake Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman, Harriet Tubman wasn't real. Cancel that. Cancel me now. Go read the actual facts on Harriet Tubman. Tell me if you think it was real. Cancel me. They told the truth. They said Harriet Tubman went, and they even say she just saved her family and friends. Come on. I got a video on Harriet Tubman, so go ahead and cancel me. I'm going to say everything that black folks don't like. Harriet Tubman wasn't real. Go look up Harriet Tubman's professions. She was a spy, a soldier. She was cutting down trees, hogging logs. Are you serious? She had like 5 different professions. Nurse, leading troops, a dang superhero, and y'all fell for the story. But guess what? I fell for it too because of the propaganda. Anytime they make a movie about these folks, it ain't real. So the Harriet Tubman movies is just like Wakanda. Roots, just like Wakanda. They got an Emmett Till movie coming out. It's going to be filled with propaganda. They keep playing this stuff in y'all minds over and over and over again. And y'all don't realize it. Y'all won't even reject the movies. Y'all won't even reject oppression being fed to y'all every day. Y'all won't even reject it. They feeding y'all oppression through the media, through the government, and through the films. And y'all won't reject it. So guess what? Cancel me now, but you can't. Harriet Tubman is fake, and George Floyd was a dope fiend. Who else I got to bring to the table? Who else? I want to pierce y'all to the core today. Who else I got to bring to the table? Go read my video on Harriet Tubman. Go read my video on the slave trade. They got over 14,000 voyages, they say, and they only got 5 slave ships on record. Do the math. Somebody told me the math ain't mathing. They got 14,000 voyages, but they only got 5 slave ships on record, and y'all think it makes sense. $14,000 slave voyages, but 5 ships on record. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. They told you that each slave ship had to be accompanied by ships to protect them. Do you know how much manpower it takes for one ship? Are y'all crazy? Can't nobody last on them ships that long. Talking about a 3-month voyage. At least 3 months. How they drink water? Where the water come from? Where does the water come from on a 3-month voyage? You can't drink salt water, and it's too much to boil for all them people. They told you I was packed in there like sardines. Even the crew was dying on the slave ships, they said. Even the crew was dying. Who would take the mission to go get some slaves, knowing you might die? Man, get out of here, man. Somebody, what about the bathrooms? It wasn't no bathrooms. They said the slaves didn't use the bathrooms. Y'all don't even want to think, though. Get mad. The whole slave story was fake, too. So now we got Harriet Tubman fake, George Floyd was a dope fiend, and the slavery story was fake. I want y'all to get mad. Harriet Tubman was fake, George Floyd was a dope fiend, and Breonna Taylor was involved in crime, and the slave ships wasn't real. Now I want y'all to cancel me. Now I want y'all to get mad and cancel me. I'm going to say it again so y'all can log off. Breonna Taylor, involved in crime. George Floyd was a dope fiend. Harriet Tubman wasn't real. And this whole slave narrative story is false. It's fictitious. Now get mad. Now get mad. Now get mad. And Joe Biden is racist. Now get mad. And Trump ain't racist. Now get mad. So I got something to get y'all riled up and get. Breonna Taylor was involved in crime. George Floyd was a dope fiend. The whole slave ship narrative story was false. Harriet Tubman wasn't real. Joe Biden is racist and Trump ain't racist. Now get mad. Get mad. I can go further. Sodom and Gomorrah were the first two all gay cities. Everybody in there was black. Guess what? White people didn't start homosexuality. White people didn't start homosexuality. The Jewish Talmud lists all genders. We know it's only two, but they list 8. I'm gonna get y'all mad. I want y'all to throw up. I want y'all to see me coming and run. I want y'all to hear my voice and throw up. I want y'all to go into vomit and go to convulsions. I want your spirit to try to come through your chest like that alien on them alien movies. That's what I want. That's my goal. Is to make y'all go to sleep at night and you can't sleep because my voice is in your ear telling you it's your fault. It's gonna be a whisper. It's your fault. It's your fault. You can't sleep at night. So I'm gonna get y'all mad some more. Breonna Taylor was involved in crime. George Floyd was a dope fiend. The slave ship story narrative was false. Harriet Tubman wasn't real. Joe Biden is racist. Kamala Harris is racist. Donald Trump ain't racist. And the first two major cities were Sodom and Gomorrah, filled with homosexuals, and they was all black. Now get mad. Get angry. Get upset. Go crash out. Go crash out. The first sin ever committed, was black folks. Now get mad and crash out. Get mad. Who else y'all want me to talk about? Get mad. Nation of Islam, working with the government. Get mad. Farrakhan, working with the government. Get mad. Newsweek said Obama was the first gay president. Get mad. Obama called Michelle Michael. Get mad. MLK was a communist. Get mad. Get mad. Rizza Islam, eugenics, Scientologist, working for the government. Get mad. Charleston White is a prophet. Get mad. Get mad. Obama told you when y'all was in Flint, bye Mimi, you leaving? Obama told y'all in Flint to drink the dirty, poisonous water. Get mad. BLM is a communist, trans, leadership pushing organization. Get mad. The statement Black Lives Matter is foolish and weak and disgusting for asking someone for the right to exist. Get mad. I'm losing. Listen, I see the followers going. Listen, I see the followers going down. I see it. I see the followers going down. So I'm going to go through my list one more time and then talk about Takeoff. Breonna Taylor was involved in crime. George Floyd was a dope fiend and an assaulter of women. The slave ship story is false and fictitious. Harriet Tubman wasn't real. Joe Biden is racist. Kamala Harris is racist. Trump is not racist. Charleston White is a prophet. Kanye is telling the truth. Candace Owens ain't a sellout. Larry Elder ain't a sellout. T.I. is a sellout. Boosie is a sellout. These rappers are sellouts. Thank you, Sneakerhead. So I'm going to give y'all a reason not to like me. To be black is to be controlled. And the moment you all tried to take ownership of being black, they made you all African American. They made you all African American. Jay-Z is a sellout. Beyonce is a sellout, a witch, and a demon. Get mad. Get mad. Lizzo has a cute face, but she's built like a sumo wrestler. And no real man will ever get with her because she's disgusting. And she has a bad body. She's shaped very awkwardly with big wide shoulders and a flat butt. Get mad. A lot of y'all getting BBLs because you got a bad shape. Get mad. A lot of y'all still look funny with the BBL like a termite or an ant. Get mad. Get mad. A lot of y'all hair won't grow, ladies, because you eat too bad. Your diet's messed up. Get mad. And then weeds you put in your head are toxic. Get mad. And you're wrestling with too many demons. One of them demons being the demon of baldness. Get mad. A lot of you black men are weak and disgusting, and you're cowards. Get mad. Get mad. White folks ain't racist. You just scared of these white folks. Get mad. Just admit it, black men. You afraid of these white folks, and you so afraid of these Jews. Get mad. Y'all afraid to be fathers. You afraid to be accountable. You afraid to be leaders. But you ain't afraid to bow down to these liberal whites and these liberal Jews. Get mad. Get mad. A lot of y'all shouldn't be able to have children. I know that sounds bad, but get mad. Y'all want me to say something about black people that's good when my biggest antagonist over the past 2.5 years has been my own people. Get mad. When y'all go outside, these white folks ain't thinking about you. The only white folks thinking about black people are the white folks trying to use and abuse them. Get mad. Conservative white people ain't moving in to the black community. Get mad. Liberal whites are moving into the black community, and you all are so weak and cowardly and disgusting that y'all would shoot each other, and ne'er stray bullet ever hits the white liberal. The stray bullet managed to hit the babies, but it don't manage to hit the white liberals. How y'all aim is so bad, but it can't hit the white liberal. And you know good and well if that bullet better not hit that dog. If that white liberal is if a white liberal is pushing a stroller and walking a dog, It could be a full-on gang war, and no bullets will hit the white liberal as she's pushing her stroller and walking her dog. It could be an all-out gang war. The bullets hitting everybody in the vicinity, but somehow the bullets avoid the white liberal walking their dog and pushing the stroller right past the bullets. Make it make sense. Now get mad. Once you make it make sense, then I want you to get mad. How is it that these black communities are death, destruction, and damnation for black people, but when white folks see it, they see heaven and paradise? Make that make sense. Get mad. Y'all are scared of these white folks and terrified of these white folks so much to the point they can move into your community and somehow the drugs don't affect them, the violence don't affect them, and y'all don't affect them. Y'all are spin the block on black folks, but then tell the white liberals in the community good morning. Y'all are sick. Get mad. Get mad. Get mad. Anytime in history for black folks to revolt, and I just saw the black students protesting because they can't wear the hoodies in school. I just saw the black students wasn't protesting the mandates. They wasn't protesting their rights being violated. They wasn't protesting all these snake bites. They was protesting because they can't wear some hoodies. And you all want to tell me as white folks, get mad. I see Designer on social media. He crying. Designer is crying about Takeoff getting killed. And y'all do know that Takeoff was shot. He was shot by his own people. He was shot by his own people. What you mean, Blanche? He was shot by his own people. That means his people were shooting, his group, they were shooting, and they shot him. Get mad. Jay Prince didn't kill him. Jay Prince's son didn't kill him. The mob ties didn't kill him. Quavo didn't kill him. The guy that shot the gun didn't kill him. Black people killed Takeoff because black people said, we want Barabbas instead of the Messiah. Black people killed Takeoff. Black folks said, we want Barabbas, the murderer, instead of the Messiah. That's what killed Takeoff. And Dolores Tucker was right. And Dolores Tucker was right. I'm going to come back, IG. They say my time is running out. Y'all posting this man's death all over the internet. Y'all posting and showing his brain leaking out his head. Y'all just post. Y'all don't even care. Y'all don't even care. We're going to listen to Designer crying, but I'm going to tell Designer it's too late. Keep your tears. Keep your tears. Designer. Keep your tears.
I can't call Offset. I can't call none of these niggas. Yo, the Rel. Yo, Rel. Yo, I'm done. I can't live like this no more. I came home.
He on here crying, slanging snot. It's too late to cry. These rappers are about to pay a heavy toll. That's Designer, the guy that came out with that song Panda. Remember him? Panda. Remember him? Yeah. He on here crying. He on here crying. I don't trust nobody crying on social media. Not nobody. Now they saying Quavo shot him. We don't know what's going on. They saying Quavo shot him. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, hey there.
I'm gonna actually bring you details that I compiled from other sources. I'm gonna actually bring you details that I've compiled.
Designer on this thing crying and slanging snot, but it's too late. And it's gonna be too late for most of these rappers, and eventually they're gonna take rap from y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to rap. They're gonna take it from you. Good, and I'm glad they take it from y'all. Because y'all had it and y'all spread demon worship. Y'all spread satanic worship through the music. It's all about sacrifice and death. Now I'm gonna read. Let me do this. Let me do this first. Let me read what somebody sent. Let me read it. Shots just started ringing, but they were coming from somebody Migos was with. But he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident. And the other guys started shooting back, and I think he got hit again, but ultimately his own people killed him because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body just drop. Quavo was perplexed. Quavo was plexed up over some small stuff. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest person in the room the whole time. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut, and he didn't even know what was going on. He just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for sure about to be a no-fly zone because Mob's supposed to be protecting these artists. So Quavo was shooting dice, and he was getting his pockets broke off bad. So dude had an attitude, and he tried getting aggressive. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this hat off. I'm tired of this hat. So Quavo was shooting dice, and he was getting his pockets broke off bad. So dude had an attitude, and he tried getting aggressive with the wrong mob ties. And dude got on his ASS. Then somebody they was with jumped up, and that's when everybody bunched up. Then shots just started ringing, but they were coming from somebody Migos was with, but he was shooting wild. So apparently, based on a witness, it was somebody from Migos camp that shot. And Rico said Quavo got into it with his own people. Well, again, this is what happens. You reap what you sow. So this is what happens. You know? So somebody from Mob Ties did it. And
Why? Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we fucking do this? I swear to God, it said ain't nothing. I'm done rap. I'm done rap. Why the fuck that my brother, bro? I can't hold the T. I can't even call Quay. I can't call Offset. I can't call none of these niggas. Yo, the Rel. Yo, Rel. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we fucking do this? I swear to God, it said ain't nothing. I'm done rap. I'm done rap. Why the fuck that my brother, bro? I can't even hold the T. I can't even call Quay. I can't call Offset. I can't call none of these niggas. Yo, the Rel. Yo, Rel. Why do we do this?
Ain't nothing worse than a uneducated person, an uneducated, emotional person trying to express themselves. It's just frustrating. Just you can't make out what he even saying, man. It's just listen. This man said, I'm done rap. Not I'm done rapping, I'm done rap. Like, your grammar can't be that bad, man. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta be able to speak, man.
Niggas that shooting the live. I see some niggas that shooting for fame. Nah, they don't know that this shit real. That's how you end up getting blown out your brains.
Listen to the lyrics.
Niggas that shooting the live. I see some niggas that shooting for fame. Nah, they don't know that this shit real. That's how you end up getting blown out your brains.
You heard his lyrics? Listen to his lyrics.
Niggas that shooting the live. I see some niggas that shooting for fame. Nah, they don't know that this shit real. That's how you end up getting blown out your brains.
There's a scripture in the Bible that says God will not be mocked. And right after that, it says, for that which a man soweth, he shall also reap. That which a man soweth, he shall also reap. Thank you for the sticker, Rico. He spoke it into existence. And I keep telling you all, there is a spiritual consequence for all the things that Black people enjoy. Black folks enjoy bad food. Black folks enjoy the music. Everything Black folks enjoy is detrimental to Black people. All of it. All of it. I don't know what happened, but from what I'm gathering, it was people shooting that knew each other at each other. Y'all trying to blame the sacrifice? I don't want to hear no sacrifice. These are the chickens coming home to roost. God will not be mocked.
My name is Prophet Samuel King, and your life. And
I keep trying to tell you all that the devil is going to give you what you want, but the devil is never going to let you enjoy it. The devil is going to give you what you want, but the devil is never going to let you enjoy it. Do you understand that? As soon as Adam ate the fruit, reality set in. They couldn't enjoy it. The moment they ate the fruit, the party was over. The devil will always give you what you want, but he will not let you enjoy it. And y'all keep thinking it's a game. And they keep telling you, don't read the Bible. Why all these folks got a problem with the Bible, but y'all steady dying? Y'all are steady dying. Y'all dying from disease. Y'all dying from homicide. Y'all dying from poor diets. Y'all dying from abortion. Black folks are literally dying from everything. But the one constant message is don't read the Bible. But you're reading everything else and listening to everything else. And all this bad stuff is happening. All this bad stuff is happening. Don't read the Bible. But everything y'all indulge in is getting worse. How is it that black folks are the most wokest they've ever been in history, but they dying more and it's more suffering? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What's up, King Tabernacle? Make it make sense. Y'all can't see on the screen. I got Charleston White, I got the Baphomet, I got rap music, and I got Takeoff. I got Takeoff on here because Takeoff was a part of the music industry. And the music industry is wicked and evil. Charleston White speaks out against this whole rap culture. He speaks out against it, and black folks hate him. See, what black folks do is this. Black folks will trick you and try to say, it's the way you said it. But if you say it a nicer way, they're not going to listen to you. So it's really a con game. That's why I tell anybody, you have a message, say your message how you want to say it. Because if somebody wants the truth, they don't care about the messenger. They just want the truth. Anyone concerned with the messenger is immature and doesn't plan on changing anyway. And don't plan on changing anyway. Now we got another rapper dead. It's going to be the same RIP post. The funeral is going to be elaborate. Oh, we got to change. And then somebody will get smoked next week. It's only going to get worse. The further you all get from the truth, the further you all get from God, the worse it's going to get. It's not going to get better. And the world is accelerating at a rapid pace, talking about digital currency, talking about full out control over your life, talking about connecting your biometrics with the digital currency, connecting your physical biometrics with the digital currency. So that means they can literally say, you're sick, you can't spend no more money. Or they might just say, if you don't have enough money, your body gonna shut down. We're talking about full control over the human body, and black folks still talking about white folks. We're talking about linking your physical makeup to a digital currency. And you're talking about race. We're talking about human clones. We're talking about China and Japan and these other countries literally creating human and animal DNA clones. And y'all talking about racism. We're talking about Elon Musk said, we're going to have the technology to turn a human being into a butterfly, and y'all are talking about racism. Thanks for the sticker, Rico. It's crazy. What's up, Propaganda Fluent? Y'all should follow Propaganda Fluent because she is obviously fluent in propaganda. But she breaks down how you all are being targeted every step of the way through language, through images, everything. So many of y'all don't even realize you're being subjected to these spells every single day. But again, to be black is to be controlled. What's up, Boris? To be black is to be controlled. So now Takeoff is dead. Shot in the head. I'm not trying to rhyme. So now what? Thank you, Koi. So now what? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Are we going to change? Are we going to blame white people? Now, keep in mind, all this music is being put out by these Jewish record execs, right? But you're not mad at them. These rappers are making the music, but you're not mad at them. You're mad at people like Charleston White telling you all that is wrong. It's terrible. Yeah. They saying he was shot by his own people. They're saying that he was shot by his own people. So everybody's in a frenzy. Everybody's upset, but you got killed by your own people. And I know black folks. It was a sacrifice. Well, if y'all keep getting sacrificed, then why y'all keep rapping? Why do y'all keep signing these record deals if they keep sacrificing y'all? Why do you all keep signing these record deals if they keep sacrificing you all? When are you all going to wise up? Y'all telling me it's all a sacrifice. So if they keep sacrificing you all, why do you keep signing with them? Now, was Takeoff getting shot an example of black on black crime? Was Takeoff getting shot an example of black on black violence? Or let me guess, it's proximity. Name me the last time a white rapper was killed. Now, we had somebody killed recently. I think Pat Stay was killed. But who killed Pat Stay? Show me where white rappers are running around getting killed by folks from their community. Show me where white folks are hunting down white folks to kill them. Show me. Show me. Show me in the poorest white community in the poorest white community, look at the homicide rate. Because you all say that poverty is the cause of white on black homicide. Go to the poor white community and look at the homicide rate. Black people account for almost 60% of the homicides in America. And we're talking about the males who are 6% of the population. And we're talking about really 20% of the males. So let's just say we're talking about 2%. 2% of a population group is causing 60% of the homicides in the country. But y'all want to tell me it's about proximity. That's beyond proximity. Thank you, Believe and Rejoice, for the badge. In the poorest white neighborhoods, the trailer parks, them backwoods and them swamps, you can go to them places in West Virginia. You can go to the poorest places where white folks are, and they do not do what we do. They don't kill each other. So that clearly lets you know that poverty isn't the reason. It is a lack of cultural character. It is a cultural lack of character. Now, the white folks might overdose and die, but they're not just shooting each other in broad daylight, hunting each other down, shooting a trailer park up. When was the last time you heard of a trailer park getting shot up and then somebody spent the block and shot it up again? Show me where. in the most poorest white neighborhoods, they don't do this killing. So I want y'all to get mad. White folks don't do it. It's a lie. Now get mad. It used to be that women and children were protected. Not anymore. Because the fourth leading cause of death for black women ages 0 to 18 is homicide. Guess who's killing them? Guess who's killing the black women? The same type of guy listen to the Migos. That's who's killing black women. There's a spiritual consequence for this music. We got an open carry in Georgia. Somebody just said we got an open carry in Jordan. Thank Georgia. Thanks, James Blonde. Ain't nobody getting shot. Go look and see who's doing the shootings. And I guarantee it's not law-abiding citizens with a permit to carry. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Louisiana Sister Squad said, I only listen to Spanish rap music since I don't know what they're saying. Somebody said ATL is a war zone. I know it is. Black culture. You can't have, show me what city that's ran by black folks that's good. Show me what city that's ran by black people that's good. I'll wait. You can't. You know why? You want to know why? Because of black culture. And most people have to submit to black culture to be able to speak to black people. You got to indulge in black culture. Propaganda Fluence said the only city where black folks run it and it's good is Wakanda. Yo, that's hilarious. The sad thing is they have black folks believing in Wakanda. Wakanda was a subconscious plan to make black people not look at the reality of black cities and black cultures and focus on something fake. And now they got Black Panther coming back with feminism. Now feminism done took over Wakanda. Feminism done took over Wakanda. It's crazy. That's right. Everybody needs more golf. But again, my boy Dynas Demir said, just spend 3 months listening to positive music. And if you're a rapper, spend 3 months making positive music. Just do it. Just try to do it. But I'm not going to blame the rappers. I'm not going to blame the record labels. I'm not going to blame white people. I'm going to blame black people because black people endorse all of this death, destruction, and damnation. They said no voting and no vucking. Now, I tried to put no voting, no vucking on my social media sites, and it wouldn't let me. TikTok said no. But if you go hashtag no voting, no fucking, it's everywhere. But I can't put it up. No voting, no fucking was given to black people. That means some people sat in a room in a high rise somewhere, either in LA or New York. Most of the folks in the room were Jewish. It was a few black folks in there, a couple of white folks, maybe a Hispanic person, obviously some LGBTQs in there for diversity and inclusion. They all sat around a table and they were discussing black people. And they said, what kind of campaign can we put together to get black men to vote? Go ahead. Well, listen, I think that black men are highly sexualized. So if we appeal to their sexual urges, then they'll probably want to vote. If we can somehow tie voting into having sex, then they'll do it. Kind of like how you stuff the ballot, box, is how a man will be thinking about he'd be stuffing something when he's having sex, like stuffing a turkey. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. How about you? Well, you know that the LGBTQ culture in black culture is on the rise, and we're soon going to take it over. So I believe that if we do a video or something, we should show both sides. We should show the woman and we should show the man. We should give men an option, kind of like going to the buffet. He can either hit the booty or he can hit the vagina, but give the man the option to do it, and I think they'll go out there and vote. You know what? That's a good idea. That is a great idea. How about you? Well, honestly, I think that black people in nature are just primal and they really go off of their urges. Like it's kind of like, no pun intended. I don't want to offend anybody, but it's kind of like monkey see, monkey do. You know, they just, whatever they look at, they're shiny and they want to grab it, they want to have it. So honestly, if we just put a video out there with just a lot of dancing and twerking and rapping and music and partying, I think they're going to want to vote for that. You know what? That's a good idea. I think we should take all of you guys' ideas and put it together and make something happen. I think it would actually get black people to vote. Everybody in? Okay. Meeting adjourned. That's how they talk about you all in meetings, just like that. Just that, like that. Like you would talk about some animal in the wild. Know your patterns, know your habits, know when you mate, know when you migrate or know when you hibernate, know what your diet is. Simple, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's not difficult to do. It's not hard. It's not hard appealing to black people. It's just not. I'm sorry. If you don't believe me, just look and see what's pushed on black people. If they want you to buy the food, they're going to dumb the commercial down. They're going to add music, dancing, and somebody looks like you. Anything they want you all to do, they just dumb it. They lower the vibration. They dumb it down so it can appeal to you. You don't know. There is no campaign out there, not marketing or political, that appeals to the higher nature of black people. And honestly, when Republicans talk to black people, they talk about things like family, community, business. But black folks say that's racism. When the Democrats talk to y'all, it's about having an abortion, fighting racism, being able to vote, getting water at the polls, stupid stuff. So you can say what you want to say, but a Republican's message to black people is the same as it is to white people, which is why black folks hate it, because most Republicans don't dumb down the message. Republicans don't go to black folks and say, listen, if you vote for me, I'll fight for abortion. That ain't what they say. Stacey Abrams said, if you want to abort your baby, vote for me. So that lets you know how all these people feel about black people. I broke down the amount of money that Netflix was going to give, that Netflix gave to HBCUs, and I think it broke down to like $50 per student. I broke down the money that Netflix gave to the HBCUs, and it came out to $50 per student. If you don't believe me, watch this. The Netflix CEO donates $120 million to HBCUs. Let's see how many students are in HBCUs. It's like 200 or something thousand HBC. I can't find it, but it's 200 something thousand HBCU students. Just divide 120 by 200 something thousand students. That's all you gotta do. Just divide 120 million divided by 250,000 students, and tell me what you come up with. Somebody's want to do it. Again, they know how to appeal to black people. They know just by saying something, black folks are going to go for it because it just sounds good. Oh, he gave $100 million. It sounds good when you say it. When you break it down, every person's getting $5. It's a con. It's a scam. So what happened to Takeoff was sad and tragic. Kelvin said $480. Okay. So each student gets $480. Each student gets $480. Somebody said $600. My point is, what's that going to do? What's it going to do? Here go black folks. You ought to be appreciative of that. It's BS. Because when you're pitching the 120, you're not saying 480 per student. If you say 480 per student, folks going to get mad. So you just say 120. If you say 480 per student, folks will get upset. So you say 120. It's nothing. You mean to tell me $480 is going to fight racism? Stop. It's foolish. Yeah, the federal government giving all these black colleges money, and they still ain't got the money. It's a setup. The federal government gives all these black colleges money, and they still ain't got no money. It's a setup. Listen, y'all, Takeoff died. It was sad and tragic, but chickens came home to roost. It's going to happen over and over again. It's not going to stop. It's going to get worse until they take rap from you. And then once they take rap from you, it'll be pretty much be the end by then. They're going to take the music from you. They took jazz from you. They took rock from you. Rap is next. Thank you, Beauty Truth 7. They're going to take rap from you. And Morehouse said that Kanye's youth sports team isn't welcome. You see, I know what black folks do. Black folks don't ever fight the real fight. What they do is black people fight the distraction. Black folks go after the distraction. They don't go after the main. They go after something that's inconsequential. And it's a tactic, it's a trick. It's a trick they use. It's a trick. What they do is Kanye say a whole bunch of stuff, and they pick out one thing to focus on. They pick out one thing to focus on. But it's really a diversionary tactic because black people are terrified of the truth. They're scared of Jewish people. They're scared. They're scared of Joe Biden. We see it. Black people told me when I was growing up that they were revolutionaries. And in my lifetime, I saw a whole culture and group of people turn into cowards, collectively turn into cowards. So I know when black folks get upset about something, it's the diversion. It's a diversion. Black folks know what's going on and they terrified and scared. That's why when Joe Biden said, get that snake bite or else, black folks went and got it. They were scared. All that protest and all that marching, you ain't seen a protest or march since 2020. And look at everything that has happened in the world. Forget the world. They putting the trans in the schools. It's folks dying from this snake bite. The economy's messed up. Joe Biden giving reparations money to the Ukrainians and the Afghans and the immigrants. And black folks ain't did nothing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else. Takeoff is dead because of black people. Black folks killed Takeoff. Because Dolores Tucker told y'all the music was going to be a problem back then. And y'all hated her. And now we're seeing the fruits of it. God will not be mocked. For that which a man soweth, he is going to reap. Black folks are going to pay for promoting this music, for enjoying this music, and worst of all, for passing this music on to their children. Black folks going to pay for that. Black folks going to pay for it. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. I wasn't supposed to go live today, but Takeoff died. So, yeah, thank you, Kareem and Brittany. Y'all hit the like button. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'll see you all, I guess, maybe tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. Thursday. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Thanks, Kamir. Thanks, James Blonde. Yeah, rest in peace. Thanks, Kamir. Rest in peace, Takeoff. That's right. Thanks, Irita. Thank you.